Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Mass. Here we have Lucas on Renin 6 Delver versus Rodney on Dreadstill. A build that looks to get out a super fast 12-12 Dreadnought and be able to protect it with a whole ton of counters and potentially drawing into all of that with the card Standstill. Card we haven't seen very much of in Legacy as of late. Rodney marches to the beat of his own drummers. Innovator in Legacy, putting Dreadstill on the map, playing Black-Red Reanimator. Really, Reanimator with Dark Ritual way before it was recognized as a viable strategy. And then also innovative, making Hive Mind back in the day when that was printed. Back in M10, M11? Something like that. Early 2000s, or 2010s. And we've got a Standstill being snagged with a discard spell. Delver of Secrets off the top. That gets Force of Will pitching Daze. This Renin 6 Delver build. Gonna have the power of the Planeswalker, Renin 6. How does that stack up with the power of Standstill? We will see here. Delver's facing off. Rodney's not flipping. In both cases, those cards not instants or sorceries. Renin 6 and Standstill, perhaps the negative things that you can say about them is they do not flip Delver. Ponder, however, does, and Lucas gets in 3 damage. No fetch lands yet for Rodney, just use his Wasteland to try and set Lucas back. They are confirming the life totals, and now Ponder with the fetch land. We see another Delver of Secrets, along with a young Pyromancer. So some decisions to be made there. He can draw the Delver. He can play it now and have a fresh shuffle. Young Pyromancer would be a reason to consider not sacrificing. And it looks like Daze being used to protect this fetch from a Stifle. So a little bit of fireworks here. Second Delver sticking, and we see a Lightning Bolt is what flipped it, which quickly dispatches the already flipped Delver, and now Lucas back to the task at hand of trying to flip this Delver. Dreadhorde Arcanist coming down, and True Name Nemesis is going to mean swinging with him is going to be a painful experience. You're going to get exactly 1 flashback out of this guy. Wasteland can neutralize the red mana or the manland. Mishra's Factory beats not the most threatening right now, as Dreadhorde Arcanist can at least stay home and hold off the 2/2. We've got 6 in the air, or 3 in the air, 3 unblockable. Rodney's life total just massive. And we see some counterplay here. Swinging, lowering Rodney's life total. Ponder digging, but it's not there. So we've got a shuffle and a Hail Mary here. What can he have? True Name, a real problem for this deck. So the Mishra's Factory tapping before damage. So able to block and kill that Dreadhorde Arcanist really was a Hail Mary. I'm not sure game 1 what Lucas can even draw to deal with a True Name Nemesis. The card not really a major consideration for the building of that deck. Pretty much want to keep it off the board. You've got cards like Red Blast out of the sideboard that can stop it from hitting. But white is really fairly well equipped to handle it, as is black. And I'm not sure how deep into black this red and 6 build is going. We do see some black cards. We see Underground Sea. It is not as heavy a black component as, say, Grixis control or even the red and 6 control lists. Those lists take great advantage of Kolgan's Command, Angarth's Rampage, Liliana's Triumph, a whole number of cards that just generate incredible card advantage or answer some of the more problematic permanents in the format. Things like True Name Nemesis, Merit Lage tokens being indestructible. Red and 6, the impact, just incredible. I've actually been running the Friday Night Legacy here at ELD's Time Vault games as a win a Ren and 6. We've been moving through those very quickly. Every week, almost without exception, people opting to take the Ren and 6 over the store credit. And a Ponder here for Lucas on turn 1. Not the most exciting start, but it is at least making use of his mana. A Tropical Island. Getting that cantrip into the graveyard can play very nicely with Dreadhorde Arcanist. But as we've seen, it's not going to be the easiest thing to consistently swing with this Arcanist against this Dreadstill list. There's quite a few creatures which can block and kill it in combat. And I believe, is that a Dismember? Yeah, I think Dismember just flipped this Dreadhorde Arcanist. Rodney going to be paying 4 life to get rid of it. Force of Will, pitching Ponder. And he'll force back, pitching Force of Negation. 3 in the air from the Delver, and was Lucas all in on this Dreadhorde Arcanist? We will see very shortly. Oh no, he has to say go. So we've got a Wasteland taking out a Volcanic Island, but 3 damage connecting to the face. We've got 4 turns with this current board state. Can Lucas find an answer to this Delver? You know, that's the tough part here, is you really do need an answer for the Delver. You're not going to be able to race it from here very easily. And we've got a Brainstorm in response to this True Name Nemesis. And a fetch, grabbing a Volcanic Island. I mean, it's going to be 5 swings if it did stick around, but it will not, as Pyroblast can counter it when it's on the stack. It only has an as it enters the battlefield ability. It can easily be countered by Pyroblast. Ooh, Plague Engineer. That's going to do some work here. Shrinking Delver of Secrets in the air and actually killing the one that has not flipped yet. Even if he has a Lightning Bolt, not too much that can be done about that. It will kill the unflipped Delver. Looks like Rodney's out of his chair. He may be taking a judge call here, confirming that the Plague Engineer has an as it enters the battlefield, not a when it enters the battlefield. So that will not be stifled. It will not be killed in response. And that Delver is out of there. believe Rodney just protected his land against a Wasteland with Stifle. And now Renin 6 showing up. Lightning, oh, whoa, savage play there, showing some patience. So he held on to that Lightning Bolt, responding to the Renin 6 ping by killing the Plague Engineer. That means that ping essentially does nothing, and he just gets to swing in the air, hit for 3, and then bolt to finish the game. Just like that, Rodney finishing the game, I mean, just like the video, just immediately, boom, one-shot KO to wrap things up. Very exciting. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.